American hero John Glenn, a long-serving U.S. Senator and the first American to orbit the Earth, died today at the age of 95.
He made history in 1962 when he completed a three-orbit flight in the space capsule called Friendship 7. He served for nearly a quarter century as U.S. Senator representing Ohio. He returned to space at the age of 77 aboard Space Shuttle Discovery, the oldest person to do so.
Astronauts are part of a very small fraternity. One member of that fraternity is Jim Lovell. We caught up with the veteran of 4 space missions and favorite Milwaukee Sun tonight to get his thoughts about his friend John Glenn.
I knew John Glenn from the very beginning.
Jim Lovell doesn't act like he's 88 years old. Sitting in his son's Illinois restaurant wearing a bright red Christmas sweater, Lovell spoke of John Glenn as a clear-eyed standout among the original Mercury astronauts.
John is a real straight arrow. I mean, he's really kind of a natural leader to take the group. The first 7, of course, were all test pilots, and they lived off the edge, and they were sort of like cowboys, but John sort of led the way to make sure that everything was done right.
Never mind that Lovell is himself an iconic American figure.
If you had to pick out somebody to say, what should we have for an American boyhood, that was John Glenn.
His admiration for his fellow astronaut turned statesman is unbridled.
He contributed quite a bit, more than perhaps any of the rest of us, to the prestige and to the quality of life here in the United States.
When asked how his friend should be remembered, Glenn's fellow straight shooter didn't get poetic.
I think the world should remember him as a pioneer, somebody who did some of the initial exploration of a new science.
Well, like John Glenn, Jim Lovell was born in Ohio. Still, he spent his formative years here, graduated from Juneau High, so he will forever be thought of as one of Milwaukee's own and a possessor of the right stuff.